This is my first time in the canyons. It's a totally different world here. It's nothing like the mountains that I've seen.
It is crazy out here. It's so beautiful.
They're a lot larger than you would think from pictures. In pictures you see like the famous rock and stuff, but here it just seems to go on forever.
Since that first night on first expedition, I kind of just looked up at the stars in the Utah canyons and realized like, oh, I'm going to love this.
I started sleeping outside like 10 feet out of the tarp. The rain started coming off of the side of the tarp and into my sleeping bag.
It's definitely a desert. So there's no water, but so you have to look and scrimmage for it, which is also a fun part of it.
The entirety of it is like micronav and like seeing where you're going and trying to like look for features, and so that's really interesting.
The canyons to me were the perfect environment to bond with my expedition group and just connect with not only the environment but with also the people around me.
HMI, woo!
I live in the city, so I've never gone backpacking, I've never hiked, I've never camped.
I've been on hikes with my family around my state, but I never put on a 50-pound pack before coming to HMI.
Coming all the way out and like being in backpacking and hiking, it was a big change. Being out in Utah, Colorado, it's pretty different from being in the city.
If you told me a year ago that this is what I'd be doing right now, I probably would not believe you.
Juliana was walking and we were all having a good time, and then
Just singing.
she sank into this like gravelly mud
And now he's trying to dig himself out
with the trowel.
with a trowel.
He's been here for a while now.
Wait. I'm like actually stuck.
A typical day in the canyons looks like waking up around 6:30 or 7. Someone gets started on breakfast while everyone else packs up camp.
Going up the hill this morning in the rain was rough, but it wound up being super fun. Like everyone in my group was just singing and laughing like always, and that always helps you get through it even when it seems really tough.
So in the canyons, we have a leader of the day who kind of like makes the executive decisions and holds us together as a group.
I think we should go up and around.
Sometimes you get lost. Your instructors don't tell you if you've gotten lost. We walked a few miles off of the map, and Jacob had to come and rescue us. And it was a really fun experience though, and we were able to like support each other as a group, and our leaders like really stepped up and helped us through it.
So we've currently reached the fork in the road. We realized I had calculated the mileage incorrectly. We'll be reaching our campsite in about 1.5 miles.
It's a mile? It's not actually a mile.
Okay.
So we just got done with our day of hiking. When we got here, we like debriefed, which is basically like we talk about how the day went and we give each other feedback on like how they did and what they can do to improve.
And I'm just really feeling really grateful for that right now.
The canyons are full of life too, just not really where you expect to find it.
Cryptobiotic soil is this soil that kind of looks like anthills with usually black discoloration on the top, maybe with a touch of white.
To my understanding, is a soil that has taken hundreds of years to form.
It's a vital part of the desert ecosystem that lets plants like yucca, juniper trees grow and thrive in that environment.
It's its own little ecosystem.
Just seeing everything around me and being with these people who I love spending time with so much, it's really made me like take a step back and be like, wow, I'm so grateful for where I am right now.
Oh my god, it's stuck on my
I really discovered that I had a lot of mental and physical strength that I was able to endure for 12 miles at a time or have 14-hour hike days. And so I just really appreciate that experience to explore more of myself and explore more of my surroundings.
I've been reflecting on my relationships back at home and what I can do to be a better person to the people around me and to the world around me. And being this secluded really makes me think the impact I want to make on the world and the people around me.